Before you begin, make sure you are wearing safety glasses, sturdy shoes, and gloves. Here are the components you will need to build a wood brace: end post, brace post, top rail, ratchet type inline wire strainer, long brace pin, short brace pin, barbed staples, hammer, marker, battery powered drill, tape measure, inline strainer handle. First, install the end post and brace post. Make sure the wood posts are properly driven to the correct depth, providing the best holding strength. The minimum depth for the end, corner, and brace posts is 3.5 or preferably 4 feet. If you auger the holes and tamp the soil back in around the post, all the soil that comes out of the hole must be tamped back in. This can be accomplished by tamping the dirt back in a little at a time. You can add alternating layers of dry concrete mix and soil. When adding dry concrete mix, the bottom layer should be soil, followed by a layer of concrete mix. Continue to follow this pattern. Be sure to keep the final layer of concrete 10 to 12 inches below the top of the hole. Avoid filling holes with solid concrete. Set the post in the cleaned out hole, align your guide wire, and begin tamping soil into the hole a little at a time. Mark the spots for the brace bins that will hold the top of the rail in place. To determine the correct position for the brace pins, measure from the bottom of the woven wire to the point halfway between the second and third wire from the top. Most wires should be installed 2 to 4 inches off the ground. Add this distance to the previous measurement and mark this height on both the end post and brace post. Here in this example, the measurement from the bottom of the woven wire is 31 inches, plus 3 inches off the ground puts the brace pin at 34 inches. Using a 3/8 inch ship auger drill bit, drill 3 inches into the end post and all the way through the brace post. Insert the log brace pin into the hole and tap in until it is flush with the other side of the hole. Drill 2 inches into the one end of the top rail and insert the brace pin into the top rail. Place the brace pin into the previously drilled hole and lift the top rail into place. The top rail should be parallel to the ground. Take a moment to check this. When the top rail is in the correct position, drive the brace pin in using a small 2-pound sledgehammer. Leave 1 to 2 inches of the brace pin sticking out of the brace post. This will be used to wrap the twitch wire over later. Drive a staple flat into the bottom of the end post and drop a staple in behind. This will allow the wire to run smoothly around the post during tensioning. Install the inline strainer to the end of the twitch wire. Place a C23 long crimp sleeve on the wire, followed by the end of the inline strainer. Bend the wire back and insert it into the other hole on the crimp sleeve. Putting a slight bend in the end of the wire will help it line up with the hole in the sleeve. Using a crimping tool, squeeze the sleeve 3 or 4 times. Using the inline strainer as a handle, put 2 wraps of wire around the brace. The twitch wire always goes to the bottom of the end or corner post, under the staple and over the top of the brace pin. The twitch wire always goes to the bottom of the end post or corner post. You can adjust the position of the inline strainer prior to tensioning by grabbing the 2 wires and sliding them back and forth. The inline strainer should be on the opposite side of the woven wire fabric. This keeps the wire from catching in the strainer during the wire tensioning process. Be sure the wires are not crossed where they go under the staple and over the brace pin. Check this a couple of times during the tensioning process as the wires may move. Using the strainer handle, slowly tension the high tensile brace wire until snug. Pull outward on the inline strainer to assist in getting the twitch wire uniformly tensioned.